What's up, guys? It's June 23rd, 2011. This is One Question a Day, and I am Pete Moss. Alright, today I decided, because all the news was like really shitty, we're going to do a music question. Now, if this question don't apply to you, stick with me. It will. I'll make this another question that will apply to you. I want to know, just on your opinion, from the 70s, that's the decade I was born in. That's one reason I picked this, but we were having a discussion about these two, this band and this individual today. But who would you pick out of Bob Seger and Led Zeppelin? Me personally, I'm just a lot bigger fan of Bob Seger. I would pick Bob Seger way over Led Zeppelin. I'm just not a big Zeppelin fan. Now, from the 70s, to me, it's really hard to overlook the Eagles. Even Boston, they had one really big album there, but it was a record-setting album, their debut album. That was one of my favorite bands from the 70s. Those are the ones that really jump out at me, but probably Bob Seger definitely would be my favorite. Now, if you were born in the 80s, this is like when I say the decade you were born, that means you were a kid when you were listening to this music and you still remembered it, or whatever. But from the 80s, I'm definitely going to have to go with Van Halen, hands down. Now, later 80s, the hair rock was really cool. I was a big Motley Crue fan, Skid Row, Guns N' Roses, any of the hair bands that were mainstream, Poison. I liked all those guys. I actually got to meet the guys from Warrant. They put on a good show. Great White was a great 80s band. Like, I may name somebody that you're going to name, or there may be somebody that you like from the 80s that I didn't name. Michael Jackson was around in the 80s. He made Thriller. If you was, I don't care pretty much how old you was, if you knew about Thriller, your ass tried to do the moonwalk. I think even old people did. Another big favorite of mine from the 80s is Prince. Not a big fan of her, but Madonna was powerhouse musician in the 80s, and she went on for a long time. The 90s, I still was kind of stuck on the 80s hair rock, and probably still jamming to some Van Halen, but probably 90s, I don't know, I'm feeling kind of gangster, like Tupac, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and then Eminem come along. And as far as after 1999 and the 2000s through now, late 90s, even in this, Kid Rock is a big fan. I really like his music. Eminem's still around. I still like his music, and he's been kicking it for another 10 years. So that's just some of my favorites. So what decade was you born in, and who would you pick out of Bob Seger and Led Zeppelin, if that question can apply to you? And like, from the decade you were born, who is a favorite band of yours? Like I said, I was born in the 70s. I'm probably going to have to go with Bob Seger. There's so many different bands now that I think about it from the 70s, even like the Doobie Brothers. I like them. From the 80s, I could even throw in some John Mellencamp. Yeah, like I kind of dig that shit. I'm admitting to it. But leave some comments. Surprise me with some of the bands that you really liked. Alright, so this is One Question a Day. I am Pete Moss, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.